Go, dude. Blay, 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 blay. Red phone deck track.
Contemplation.
Yes, to blah blah blah.
By petal and sword.
Better and blah blah blah.
Must have slept in.
Are you? No, this is a one-time thing, Amadeus. This is a one-time thing. It's more. I have like Sex Cult 2.0. I have a new hobby, chat. All right, and I wanted to go do my new hobby, but I can't do my new hobby if I'm working. You know, so that's basically the reason.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
If I want to take control, they could take control of this, which would be annoying. I think I'll just take 3 legendaries here. I don't know. Do I want to do that? I don't like giving them all the disc. Wait, they have mainly spells though, right? Maybe I can get away with giving them the amulet here. What do you think, chat?
Time is bleeding.
All right, I don't know.
The world tree is just a dream.
My hand is full.
This hobby top secret? No. I could tell you guys, but if I tell you guys, then you know the original sex cult isn't this hobby. So then you can better infer what the actual sex cult is. Like process of elimination. So that's why I can't tell you. And maybe I'll get blah blah blah.
All right, repeat after me.
Follow the flutter wings.
Time is fleeting. Buy one, get one full price.
That seemed like a pretty good turn, chat.
Your minions betray you. 8 combatants.
It's not good.
Take the crown.
It can be blah blah blah. And take the blah blah blah. Yeah.
I ain't talking.
Blah blah. So close to just killing him here. You could go frack. I think I don't want to go frack. I think I have better plays. Okay. How close is that? Okay, I'm literally 2 off here. Is there any way I can get the more damage? Nah, not really. I could have just jammed frack, but I think I prefer this.
All right, repeat after me.
Chat, I think they're going to die. I mean, this play kind of sucks. They got the heal, so they're okay. They're still in it. Chat, the question is, do I YOLO? I think I'm gonna go Malorn here. I prefer Malorn because I have Asina for lethal here. So. And then I just make a 9/9 if I brick. I could do. Is Goldrin good? What is best here? This I could play, but it's like it takes forever to get that going. Ursul, do I have Saladrisil? No. I could get like 4 of these. That's not very good though. He probably freezes Goldrin, yeah. Goldrin probably still best. Yeah, this is too slow. This I don't really have much to go with it. So I think I still just take Goldrin, but
Must have slept in.
early start of the stream today. Yeah. I've been wanting to have like some occasional, so like the reality is, this is the reality of most of people. Their like friends are free between like 5:30 and 9:30. Right now I have a lot of degenerate 10 p.m. friends. I think they're dead here. But yeah, I've been wanting to do some like other activities, but it means I have to be around at different hours, so I think they going to. What counters Terran Shaman? Basically everything, Dad Bod. It's kind of like, all right, how do you beat up a 7-year-old at a fight? Like, you know? Now, if you're a 6-year-old, it's gonna be tough, but if you're anyone like above the age of 8, it should be pretty easy, okay? Pretty cool. What counters is this? What if the kid goes Super Saiyan? Well, if he's happens to be Goten, he can't fly, so you just get in a helicopter. All right. How do you win as Starship Demon Hunter versus this? The answer is what it always is, that no one wants to hear. Tempo. You make a bigger starship, you play it. They're not fast enough. All right. Also, your ultra late game is better, but your mid late game is worse. So, if you can get to like kill Jaden with like stuff, but I mean they're favored though, so it's not like. Come on, give me a playable card. Not a playable card, NoHandsGamer here. And blah blah blah. Not searching. This deck, I'm convinced is good. Still, I've seen some statistical evidence that it's still good. I enjoy this deck. All right. I know the haters are like this deck was is fun. All right. That's the no hands current running take. Imbue Druid is fun. All right.
Follow the flutter wings.
Blah, 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 blah. I have to kill this. Because I don't want them getting free a minion here. I know this is like, chat, you know, like you ever go to like a fancy restaurant, get a fancy like rich person meal, and then you're like, I would have rather had a cheeseburger. This deck is the cheeseburger, okay?
They were free, heals all.
Thorn in your side.
Alright, our hand's pretty good. What card would you be? I gotta think about that one, Ivan. Maybe Gray, I think Gen Greymane. Like, my hand's curse has become my greatest strength. Much like Gen Greymane becoming a wolf, right? Yeah, we're EU friendly time today. This will not, for those asking, this will not be the normal state of affairs. This is a temporary thing, alright? You're like, oh no, I'll never see the streamer playing in my previous favorite. Like, this is a, I didn't want to take the day off, but I wanted to do something, so I started early, alright? I don't like taking days off. I always, this is a, being a streamer is basically, chat, like, what's the real life equivalent of like somebody, like you're dating somebody and then you disappear for a week and they get like a new girlfriend or boyfriend? You know, they can't wait at all. Is he on Ozempic? I look like I lost weight. Let's go, dude. Dude, I've been eating nothing but cookies. Alright. Wiggers, yeah, that might be it. That's really good, actually. Wait, oh, it's... Oh, crap! They're full mana cost now. That's some bullshit.
Free, heals all.
No, but I don't know. I've just been it's called being fit. He's got that grind set. But yeah, I was fasting a lot, but now I'm just exercising constantly. That might be a hint of what new sex cult is. But
But little time.
yeah. No. No! I needed that, chat. Is it just me, or is that like some bullshit that they went for that line?
Follow the flutter wings.
Van Mirtrasil. By petal and sword.
Pre-noon stream, yeah. This might I might do this like once a week until the expansion. Because I've got some like new hobbies that I want to engage in, but they're 5:30 to 9 hobbies, and that's like my normal streaming time slot. So, are you smoking some meats? Yeah, dude, I'm going to barbecue meetups. We smoke meats and then we eat the meat. Right? I bring a big tray of sausages, right? Misclick own minion. I killed my own minion to make board space so I could spend all my mana. Blip, blip, blip. The usual. Dude, at some point, my dad found out what a sausage party was, and he thought it was just hilarious, and he just kept making sausage party jokes for like a week.
Time is fleeting.
All right, I think we're actually winning now. I probably should have like just pushed more damage there, to be honest, with the nightmare. I kind of missed it. Classic dad behavior. That's annoying. Dun, 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 dun. Are they ever dead here? What are they doing here?
Eyes on the horizon.
Again, chat? Wait, I think I have lethal. I'm pretty confident I have lethal, actually. 8. Yeah.
Keep on panning.
Let's go, dude. Why BM, son? I'll BM you and ban you, alright? Get this YBM out of there, alright? This channel is all about BMing, alright? He's gone mad with power. I'll go get more coffee, chat. He's got an itchy trigger finger.
Cthulhu versus Valir.
Alright, it's our first rogue matchup.
I never turn down a good roll.
Your
See how we do.
sacrifice will be for naught.
Who don't know how things are done here? That's true, ZBD. Curious if anyone knows if mage is viable. Did we already got? Oh, this is a new, weaker. All right. Here is okay. If we go to meta, all right. Wait, what am I? We go to meta, all right. Go last 7 days. We can see mage is at a 46.99% win rate. That's not doing very well, but it's very popular. All right, 43,000 games. Okay? So people are doing it. It might be technically illegal, but it might be, you know, like prohibition, where no, you know, you kind of get away with it, you know? Is Grifta performing well? To be honest, Grifta gets performance anxiety. All right, it's a little too much pressure. All right. Can't handle the board tension. Yeah. Yeah, I make sure like Grifta know at his age it's very common to have issues, you know, it's not that big a deal. But
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
welcome to the blah blah blah. Are starships going to be around for the next 1.5 years? No, they're only around for another 10 months. Because they were at the last expansion cycle. They don't last as long as other things, basically.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
Could steal a giant and trade into their other giant here. What the F is that eyeball? Blah, 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 blah.
Choose food.
This is bad. Blah, blah. It's a very bad chat. Am I cooked, chat? I'm cooked. Wish I could, like, kill this without getting wrecked. Oh, God. What do I even do here, chat? I don't know. I could steal the 2-2 here. Is that ever the play? I steal the 2-2, trade it into their 2-2? Maybe it is. I get to play it for free, I think. And then they don't have it. Okay, we'll do it. Exactly, silly masters. Man, Steve, sorry. You know, like, here's the way I look at it, okay? I'm spending more money on the game. I should be more powerful, okay? Blizzard should reward me for giving them what they love most. Yet they continue to cater to these poor people, alright? You know? It's ridiculous.
The world tree heals all.
Yeah, so as a streamer, I should get even more money. I think I'm losing, but... How do I win here? I think I'm cooked.
By petal and thorn.
All right, repeat after me.
For a Yggdrasil.
While we're at it, I feel like the government should give me a nice living, all right, for promoting America, all right? You know, they should send me some money. All right?
Let's put a smile on that face.
Dude, what is this game? Their hand is terrible. No, no. It's a.
Soon.
Elon could donate. Dude, what's the current like sentiment around Elon? Wait, oh, this is really good. Okay. Wait, I actually just have wait. You just YOLO frack here? I think you just YOLO frack. I was gonna go quick. I could go innervates to Laddersill, but I think it's better off just fracking here, going for the lethal. Frack me, baby. Ooh. Wait, I can't press end turn. Does that mean I got lethal? Wait, did I die? Oh, did you fireball the face? Come on. No.
Your card.
Just two more damage. No, not another burn down, chat.
Time is fleeting.
This is frustrating. Alright. My minion, please. Maybe they draw too many cards and now they die in fatigue. It's actually so close. What are my easiest paths to victory? Malorn into 2 damage out. You know. Wow, their hand is their hand garbage? I can't tell. That's fine. Oh, here we go. Wait. Oh, he's immune to fire spells. Forgot about this, but I'm still probably gonna die. Get off my blah blah blah.
Almost out of cards.
Oh,
I'm
dead.
out of cards.
So close actually. Didn't you have to, that's an out I could go for. The problem is that's still even very unlikely to win. Because, I have no hand space, right? So. Burn up on re-entry, that's true Zach's lore. We almost pulled it off there. Crazy.
Keep on panning.
I didn't get you anything for Father's Day? Wait, when was Father's Day? That's coming up, alright.
Cthulhu versus the Lich King. In death. My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins. Errors upon errors.
Alright, dude. Pretty good. 2 into 3.
By petal and sword.
By pedal and blah blah blah.
Nothing gets past my hounds.
Nothing gets past my handlebar.
Errors upon errors.
Thorn in your side. Follow the flutter wings.
That's not.
Follow the flutter wings.
Rock balancing? Wait, what is rock balancing?
The world tree heals all.
Let's go. Really good. So much efficiency here. That is pigeon race. Dude, it's dude, everybody thinks pigeon racing is like a skillless hobby, but it's actually incredibly difficult.
Contemplation.
Just a dream.
I don't know why, Chad. I really enjoy this deck. I enjoy its simplicity. It's not like I enjoy just that feeling of like constant pressure, you know? It's a true board tension deck. None of this like, oh, I didn't do anything. It's like it's kind of like when you're talking to somebody and you always feel a little uncomfortable, like they're going to do something, but you're never sure.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
I hate all these, chat.
By petal and thorn.
I wanted to get like legendaries or draw there, and I got neither. It's really bad, actually. Heard about- Man, imagine if I just gotten steal off Grifta and I could just steal this and win. That this happened. Bro, what's up with this bullshit? You know, seeing this? It's so bullshitty. I don't know what to do here, chat.
Must have slept in.
Thorn in your side.
Oh, wait. Actually, my placement's good. They have the 1-2 in between these jerkwads. But they have the lifestealy boy. Very unfortunate. Alright. I need like crack or something. Just not hitting card draw this game. Oh, it's over, dude. It's just so over. I don't know. The best ice cream in the US? I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion like on ice cream. I like Dairy Queen though for its chocolate shakes. But it's actually even like not legally considered ice cream because it's considered like ice drink, whatever that means. Frozen milk product, yeah. Give me something good. Holy Ashmane chat, let's go, dude. Right back in it. Oh my god, this hand is insane. Chat, we cooking good tonight, alright? What do I do here? Do I do Corpse Explosion? No. I gotta spend some mana, though. Playing Chill and Baron causes me to overdraw, though.
Contemplation. The citadel stands strong. Time is fleeting.
Wait, I forgot to play the other guiding figure chat. Son of a... They're still fine, though. Ratting, like, doesn't pull out anything of value here. So now we can rat because we can go like rats and do like and see if we hit something good, we hit the corpse explosion then, but alright, this is a problem not using my second guiding figure, but we'll see what we get here. I'll overdraw these two cards, please. Great overdraw. Don't need it.
Do you like to play with fire? I ain't talking.
Nice! There goes their late game, chat.
The citadel stands strong.
YOLO?
My hatred cannot be contained. Tiny flies flee
Supernova? No, not draw 3. Giving them draw 2 is kind of bad. But I think we'll go okay.
is fleeting.
Son of a...
I ain't talking.
I don't know who's winning here, but having Corpse Explosion means I can kill a giant board here. So I can kill a giant board and potentially win in the late game here. But they can Exodar and get 2 starships, which is rough.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
It's bad. I Celagro this. Does that help me? All right, here we go. Please don't give him the 130 here. No, chat. Oh god. There goes my win. I was like, please. And I knew this was a possibility. I was just hoping. This wouldn't happen. I lose all my corpses, so my second corpse explosion sucks now. Still have the chance to win though, but and my deck is pretty empty here. I have Celagro, which is not that useful. Remember, we did Druid out there, kill Jaden. So there's a chance we get to the ultra late game, and then we just go hero power every turn and win. So that's kind of what we're playing for here. Who wins? I mean, it's still winnable here. Problem is we need like a lot more corpses here to win. Pushing 21 is very bad here. Very bad. I could dream this. The advantage of dreaming this, it just takes longer for them to get ready. I might do that. I mean, they probably don't pop off next turn though, so.
Are you thinking?
I don't have enough mana to do a good play here. I'm so cooked.
The citadel stands strong. There is one path.
Chat, the name's hanging in their hands, gamer. Just trying to hang in there. Yeah, it could be awkward for spells. I mean, this might be winnable. I don't know exactly remember what their hand is here. They also have like weird board space issues, and they could with these guys, and they could low roll a death rattle off these 2/2s, and then it messes up their triggers. So
Out of cards.
they've used both orbital moons. They've used both vampiric bloods. I'm trying to see what spells they have left. Looks like they have some. Yeah. That's not what I want to see. No, bro! How did they freaking high roll me so hard? Dude! Oh my god, chat scammed again. Like, we were actually in a spot to win this, you know? Now I'm just taking 30 from freaking bombs, dude. Dude, I feel like Maxi right now. I mean, it's over. Alright, I can't beat 4 bombs in my deck, even if I remove this board somehow. Son of a... Had multiple low rolls that game. We did get the Ashbane high roll, but... Blah, 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 blah. I don't know.
Cthulhu versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
And pedal and blah blah blah. Hello, it is I. But happy to see people coming into the EU stream. Not my normal time slot.
The world tree heals all.
Nicely done, Decoy. Bad.
For a Mirtasil!
Look. Bro, they're gonna get these 8/8s down as fast as ever. Son of a gun, chat. Alright, Grifta, don't let me down. 8/8s incoming. I need to hit the good, I need to hit the Swabby boy here. Up Grifta, that's our out. That's our out to be hanging in their hands gamer here. Don't let me down, Grifta boy.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts?
No! He let me down! Oh, these are terrible. It's over, chat. Come on. How did this happen, chat? This is a bunch of bullshit. Oh my god, dude. It's actually such bullshit. Wasn't there a NoHandsGamer using his mouth and neck to play? I'm still using my neck to play. That's what you're referring to. I've never used my mouth to play. And I'm pretty sure I'm cooked. I don't know, it's over. I can't beat this. Chat, nerfed the deck, by the way. Dude, that was such an absurd high roll. This deck is just bad for high legend climb. Dude, I love all the experts on the meta who come out every time we do anything. Alright?
Keep on panning!
Cthulhu versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
Rank 1 playing mage. You don't see that every day. Thought this was a shitty deck. Maybe it wasn't.
Must have slept in.
Ugh. I need more value. Aggro, blah blah blah.
Follow the flutter wings.
Must have slept in.
Don't use your head.
All right, low rolls.
Play.
Never flame strike, never blizzard. Wait. No! Come on, dude. Chat. I swear I'm getting so unlucky today. I swear, dude. It's just like ridiculous, dude. Oh god. Can I see why they're rank 1? Man. All right. And they would be at like, it would be at like 10 life right now if it wasn't for that flame strike. They just got like a fireball killing like one of my minions or something. Give me some card draw for once. Okay, that's good. That's really good, actually. That's not good. Come on, give me card draw. Dude, what is up when you need card draw? He doesn't give you card draw. It's such bullshit. Like, last game I got draw 6 with a full hand. This game, what if I got it like the 8-mana spell and a bunch of 1-mana fire spells? Where's that? All right. Come on, Frack. You're letting me down. Have a chat. You're an RNG. Stop complaining. Your Reddit fan is disappointed in you. Chat, I've let Reddit down. I mean, chat, we have to be ready for the full range of plays that Frack can come out. It doesn't matter what Frack gives us. It matters how we handle it. All right. It's all about handling things in a responsible way. RNG is immensely important in the short run. All right, the short run is like one turn. The most important thing is RNG. The longer you go, the more RNG averages out.
The world tree heals all.
Ugh. Wait, crap! No! I forgot! No, dude. Why did I do that?
It was your fault.
Shit, I'm panicking here. See? I didn't handle it. Thank you, Gem. Oh, God. I'm probably dead. It's important to be lucky. Oh, and I could have done teal 2 to it. And the explosive. That's just like a whole bunch of mess ups. Alright. Feels bad, man. Alright. I panicked there. I forgot about the explosive. Oh, you're fine. I didn't handle Frack the RNG as well as I should have, alright.
Cthulhu versus Urel.
Light, guide my hand.
My dreaming ends.
Begins. Welcome to No Hands Live, tuning you live from Chicago.
Light, help us.
My awakening.
Pedal and blah blah blah. Yeah, early stream. We're ending in like probably like 4.5 hours. I feel like I'm not, but I'm kind of wanting maybe like once a week to do this until the expansion, because there's just a lot of cool things I can do in the 5:30 time slot. This is an interesting one, chat. Do you ever take getting bears down on turn 2 is nice. I think I would take bears. Because they can get pretty big pretty fast, you know? It's 12:40 where I am. Chat, I live here in America, okay? Blah blah blah, it's for blah blah blah. Life-saving aura on the minion is so good here. This is such a high roll, because this is like a minion they want to have in their deck anyways. It's actually just really bad for me here. Very unlucky. Very unlucky, actually. God, I swear I'm getting so unlucky today. Ew. Alright, we're gonna play this jerkwad and... We have Divine Shield, I'm just so cooked.
At 8, dude.
Smokey, this is not Nam. This is bowling. There are rules.
Hey, walk
I don't know why that's so loud.
our souls are scattered across the universe.
Just keep doing things until they die.
Alright. Son of a Healy boy. Why does this have taunt? Because it got it from Aegis of Light, so it's like a super high roll. Basically, today, dude, I swear, what if I only am good at Hearthstone because I have like an evening RNG buff, and in the morning I'm like everybody else. Maybe I've never been good. Maybe I just had the streamer client in the evenings, you know? Wait, hanging in their hands, gamer chat. We're so back. Only 1,000. Is that how it works?
What pretty petals!
Hmm. I lost my Jedi robe. It's like, it has to be somewhere in my apartment, but I can't find it, Parabellum. I don't know how you lose like a big obnoxious robe, but I lost it. This is really bad. Oh god.
The world tree heals all.
Am I cooked, chat? Pretty sure I'm cooked. I don't know. I don't know, dude. What am I supposed to do here? I'm so dead. You know what the play was? It was to not go Mirjasil, go Malorn, and high roll off the Malorn. How do you cheat Malorn out? Well, it's more like I'd play it and then I'd refresh a mana and then play the minion from Malorn there. But now I can't do that play because I did this. So I'm pretty much just dead. Yeah. So let's see if I would have high rolled something. Yeah, I could have like played Tortolin or Cenarius here, even though these are not really great plays, to be honest. So you see, that was the idea.
Cthulhu versus Valera.
Watch.
Your sacrifice will be for naught.
Shit. This hand's actually not bad. Ooh, I hit myself trying to get back here fast. kind of coming to kill him here. Alright, I just need a little bit of damage and I win here, right? Or I could just like put him down to 3 and then set up the 2 turn.
Keep on panning!
I could go for some sort of lethal, but I think I'd rather just get the hero power in here. Gonna have the pop off of a century here, chat. Get off my blah blah blah.
Too soon.
Get up my blah blah blah. I need more new peanut butter too.
I did.
Cthulhu versus Illidan.
The Legion's rage pales before mine.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
I'm here just opening hand, let's go! Alright. Man, pedal and blah blah blah.
Welcome to the crew.
RKD, thank you for the 13 months. Any opinion on Expedition 33? I don't know what that is. Is that the... We don't... And, questions, that's a thoughts question. We don't take kindly to questions like that. What is Expedition 33? Yeah, I haven't played it. I haven't heard of it.
Relax your mind.
My blood boils for war.
Playable top deck? Yes, playable top. This is tough because this is like more useful, right? Like to get a deal to all, but this is so slow. So I think I'd rather just take honestly 3/6s with taunt might be. Is it ever sleep paralysis, chat? Nah, I don't think it is. I'm just gonna take this. But I thought about it. Yeah, they're mookling me? I don't know, Rob. Is it good? I don't know. Wait, what do I do here?
By petal and sword.
But this is very bad. Alright, we're gonna need to help them.
Must have slept in.
Contemplation.
Hanging in their hands, gamer chat? I'm just trying to hang in there. This kid- we don't take kindly to vague question asking. Yeah. So basically questions that are like just give your opinions on the thing that I want you to talk about are not allowed in the stream. You need to do most of the thinking and structuring for me, and then I'll answer the final question.
Time grows short.
Wait, that's very bad. Oh god. Holy dead chat. Okay. That sucked. Is Greybow Druid bait? Bait would imply that... dude, it's kind of... Greybow Druid being bait is like Haktua coin being debate. Like, everyone knows it's not a successful deck. Alright? Bait would imply that like a reasonable person would think it's good. Alright? It's a fun list. It's not atrocious. It's like... It's good enough to play some games and win some games. But it's not good. When's No Hands to a coin? Dude, I should make one. Chat, you'll be able to buy over explains with my coin. Alright? And it's gonna be incredibly valuable. So buy them up now, alright?
Cthulhu versus AFK.
Can this wait?
Are you in the mood? I probably could, I guess. Things.
Begins.
Alright, overexplain game. Alright, I kept these cards because they're generally good. I thought about keeping Singalong Buddy, but generally one, I think at 3 mana, it's just not as good as it used to be. So it's, you need like you rather look for your premium cards. Alright, so I have a few options, but I think I'm just going to do a simple play of Coin Bitterbloom here. This just gets me a 2-3 on board. Next turn, I have a few options. I could go Innervate Dreambound. Getting pressure on the mage in between the turns. So mage actually is not that good at controlling the board. They're good at procrastination. So the sooner you could force out the procrastination, the better. All right, so this is an interesting situation of like, what do I do here? Do I go for the fast 3/3s? I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna stick with my plan of just fast pressure here. And I could trade here, but I have 3/3s that value trade this better. So, and I don't kill it off anyway, so I'm better off going face. So this is an interesting situation of like, do I go for the Trail Mix out here or do I go for the Horn of Plenty out? What's nice about the Trail Mix out is that it allows me to go Flutterwing plus Hero Power next turn. What's nice about this is like I could hit something like Saladrisil and then ramp into it. Before I top deck this Flutterwing, I was for sure going to go Horn of Plenty, but now I think I'm better off. I think I'm slightly better off. Actually, it's close. You know, because I also could go Hero Power. I think I'm going to take the Trail Mix here and set up for a Flutterwing play next turn. I'm going to trade my 2/2. It allows them to ping. I'm not going to play my 1/2 here. And so we're set up. If they kill my 3/3, I have a nice plays. If they don't, I have a 4-drop plus this. Remember, Mage is not actually good at removing the board. So the sooner we can put pressure on, you can see they're not dealing with this minion board. So it's not like a Rogue or Death Knight. So the sooner you put a significant amount of pressure on, the sooner they have to start like chaining blizzards together. And see with this play, what's nice here is now I'm going to get a 5/5 coming up, and then I just do free 5/5s every turn. And that's quite difficult. But this was a very strong play for them, unfortunately. Okay. So I'm going to continue as planned. I'm going to go Horn of Plenty here, right? I have to decide, do I ever want Symbiosis here? There's a case for it, but I think because I hit Petal Picker, I just want the most stats possible. So I'm going to go Flutterwing here. And if I could get a +1/+1, I would play this on this, but I think I'm better off taunting up the 5/5 here. I'm doing this preemptively. This might be a mistake because making this bigger makes the 5 mana guy better here. I could have buffed this up. But then if they play the 5-mana guy, I have a nice value trade. And they're not doing it later. So it's one of those spots that there's a lot of little mini outs to think about if it's better to wait and stuff. I think it's reasonable. Just play it. So yeah, you see the nature of my mistake here. Or it's not even it might not be a mistake, but the nature of my choice here. Okay, so now that I hit this, I was gonna go Pedal Picker, but now I have a better play. I'm gonna go buff on this Jerkwad here, so I can push 6, and then I'm gonna go Hero Power, and then I'm going to rush this in. This is just a lot of stats, limits their plays, and just puts me where I have 21 attack on board. So now it's just a thing of like every turn, and usually after this amount of pressure, they have a hard time removing it. So eventually you often get board locked anyways. So. Nice flex, yeah, dude. It was I got to flex my absurd amount of packs while appealing to the good the peoples of being like, look, it's basically saying I'm rich because the system is broken. Look at my packs. The ultimate flex when you think about it. I'm just like you guys. Drink with me, blah blah blah. All right, so I only have this play to play, so I'm gonna play it. Or see what we get here. So I think. I'm debating if it's Living Roots here or Symbiosis. I think I'm gonna go Symbiosis. I'm not sure if this is correct. But it allows me to plan for future turns a little bit better in my brain. I think I take this for the reach. These are just not that useful. Twilight is useful in a scenario where they're doing like lots of damage, but I think just having 4 actually so this is, I mean, no, this could be rush minions too, so I don't know. I'm gonna trade here, and then I'm gonna play this. Go face. So right now they've played no Protoss spells, so you know, Colossus, I mean, really they need Blizzards and Bobs here. So and we got that early pressure. One thing I should probably take note is I want to make sure I have Malorn space going into my turn 8. Why, chat? Because I want to be able to, if they're freezing my board, be able to get the value of Malorn, and I don't want to have to float like 8 mana. That's something really important to think about. This is a weird situation where I like kind of want to sing along, buddy, and ping, but like I don't want to have the situation I just described. So I think I'm going to, let's see. Let's deal 4 enemy hero here. The reason I described before. I'm gonna deal 2 to the face. I could kill off my own 1/1 here. It's reasonable, but I think I'd rather just deal 2. I'm gonna play this, and this sets me up that I can go Malorn next turn. Puts their life way down here. Sometimes Malorn's enough to win the game here, so it's a pretty good situation. They really are forced into Bobs and Blizzards here. If they Blizzard, they kill the 1/1. It's hard for them to do more than 1 Bob because they already use 1 Youthful Brewmaster. So Blizzard's very likely to clear stuff. So
Keep on panning.
but yeah, this is the Bob play I was thinking about. Let's see if they have a Brewmaster here. They do not. You can see they're probably setting up for some Blizzard play, but luckily I planned ahead. This is the power of planning. I'm gonna play my Malorn that I said. Losing on the hero power is not that big a deal because my board is already pretty big. and
Get in
Agumon.
my belly!
So like this is like really good, but I don't think it's correct. It might be correct. Oh, it's actually so close. Like if Agumon can win with Frack, right? It can win on its own. But Floor Cenarius can give me like a ton of less survivability. Oh god. I feel like it's Cenarius here. Like I just don't have the value. So this allows me to like make my board super resilient. So I think I'm gonna take this. It's actually quite tough though. Yeah, Agumon when if I had like it's with Frack, it's a lethal, right? It might have been correct and just hold it until Frack and then play Frack. But I think I'm better off just winning with this pressure. I think they're in an awkward situation. Nice is now like if they pull off some crazy removal turn, or I can just completely redevelop.
Your minions betray you.
Okay, potato. All right, I don't know what this is. Okay. So it didn't really matter. I'm gonna play this because I need to show my opponent that they had no chance of winning. Alright. That is the overexplained game. I mean...
Cthulhu versus the Lich King.
Flex all the board.
In death, my dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Are there any chances to maximize the signature legend? All right, first Saint Dream, to maximize the chances, you're going to get what we call a job, okay? This is where you go sell your time for money, all right? You're going to want to go to that job, all right? And from there, you'll acquire dollars, which in theory are worthless. They're not backed by anything, right? But the reality is Blizzard values these dollars, okay? So they will allow you to transfer your worthless dollars into runestones, okay? And then from there, you use those runestones to basically, yeah. You use those runestones to buy more things that get you more signature cards, right? Wait, son of a... it's bad. Wait, that's some bullshit. I get him free heal here? This sucks. Hello, Redbeard. Dude, I woke up early. I saw your stream was real poppin'. Are people really liking the new arena? Wait. Okay, don't you live in like on the West Coast? Like, what's your like? You were streaming like 5 hours ago. Like, when do you sleep? Oh, nice, Redbeard.
The world tree heals all.
I think this is not that useful, so let's go for another spell. Ooh, Trail Mix into Malorn here? Chad, do you go for Trail Mix Malorn or Trail Mix Fracking here? I think get Malorn down next turn. I think I like Malorn better. Like, so we'll play it right away. We can go Malorn and then... Wait, have I not imbued 4 times? Yeah, okay, I have. Right, okay. That would have been bad. It's a pretty degenerate schedule, yeah. Redbeard, like, I'm honestly worried about my streaming career because I'm more and more, like, becoming not a degenerate. It's really weird. I was so degenerate, and I'm just naturally waking up at 8 a.m. It's terrible, right? And I'm just, like, wanting to go outside. I don't have to force myself to do it. You know? Yeah, that's true. That's so true. All right, here we go. All right, Malorn, don't let me down. What would be good here? Ursoc. Ursoc could be good late. Do I just take it like a fast omen? Like, I could do it right now. Ursoc could give me a whole bunch of like starship pieces. No, but I don't think I think omen's kind of good though.
Make your choice.
Wait, my placement sucked. They run suffocate, I get screwed now.
I ain't talking.
Must have slept in.
No, I don't. I played Final Fantasy 7 and 8, and that's in 6 and 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, that's when I was my youth. The pyro clear here?
Do you like to play with fire?
Follow the flutter wings.
Fucking
We have another clear corpse explosion here. Kind of brutal.
Must have slept in.
Ooh, free imbuing, chat.
Time is fleeting.
Early stream, yep. Stream's got like another 3.5 hours. I'm basically ending the stream when I normally start the stream. But almost broke up. Wait, son of a placement, chat. I guess I should have played this on the left side. Dude, I did never think about no melee.
Follow the flutter wings.
Repeat after me.
No, it's bad. He didn't have exit R to be okay. Did he top deck it? No, he didn't. Yeah, he's been holding it. Alright, maybe he doesn't have a way to launch it. I mean, get the trigger here. No, he does. Son of a... This is very bad. I have to pretty much go select Saladrisil here. I don't... Wait, they got a Goldrin here and an Ursoc here. Oh my god, dude. Very bad. Yeah, this was very bad. All right, let's see if they can beat this. Cost of Flip. The name of this song is Unrequited Love. I'm going to the next one. I think they're cooked, chat. Woohoo! We be cooking, chat. All right, chat. Blah 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 blah.
Cthulhu versus Urel.
Light, guide my hand.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
Is this the best deck? All right, Faller. Chat, imagine if you you went to McDonald's. Would you say, is this the best restaurant? You know, or would you say this is what I want right now? All right, it's simple and affordable. Okay, if not affordable anymore. Brasileiro. It's crazy. Get ready to get a 1/1.
Follow the flutter wings.
Contributes to obesity. You know what's like interesting? McDonald's is doing really poorly right now. They're closing. I saw an article. They're closing a bunch of McDonald's in Chicago. And like, dude, they did all this stuff on like how McDonald's is unhealthy and like it's gonna kill you. Nobody gave a shit. All right. Then they increased the cost of a burger to like $3, and everybody's like, I will not stand for that bullshit. All right.
Must have slept in.
Yeah. I mean, he died, Grog. Like, kind of sad. Dude, it is weird. Like, it reminds you of your own mortality when you just see people die, you know? Like, people just be dying all the time. It's kind of scary, not gonna lie. Alright, what do I do here?
Just a dream. By petal and sword.
All right, repeat after me.
Suicide fries, I know, right? To be honest, dude, I had a large fry the other day as an adult. Dude, I normally I was just getting not fries. Dude, you can't do that, right? I think if you just get a burger, it's like I don't think like burgers are that bad for you. Like they're more bad because of the processing that probably they'd do, but they're just calories. But like fries are just garbage. But you know.
The world tree heals all.
Are you thinking?
Follow the flutter wing.
Must have slept in.
In complete control of the game, NoHandsGamer here.
This is your moment.
Alright. Alright, chat. Let's play Diablo 2 music. I always like that playlist.
Cthulhu versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
Better and blah blah blah. Annoying. We deal one to all here. Or top deck, Mark of the Wild. Son of a... We suck! You know what I think is the underrated thing of like being like the fat person who's actually in shape, you know? Because everyone says like, oh, you ever met somebody who's skinny, like they're usually a drug addict, but like a skinny person who's like incredibly weak, you know? And then there's that person who's like, oh, they're fat, so you think they're out of shape, but they're actually like a monster, you know? Yeah. Barebone.
Keep on panning!
Starting the blah 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 blah. Sometimes MP Andy, when I've made it too loud. I'm holding this for a turn. It's questionable, but it's what I'm doing. Trying to make it bigger. Just give him such an easy target. I'm kind of struggling at D for any ticks for climbing at this moment.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen the light again.
If you want to climb, you want to play well. All right, you need to play better than your opponents. That's all you. And so people have already figured out deck strategies to play. So you don't have to invent your own deck. So all you have to do is find a good deck, tier 2 or better, and then play it better than your opponents, and you'll climb. If you're not climbing, it means your opponents are playing better than you. All right. Yeah, don't roulette. For sure. Rouletting is usually bait. Alright, Malorn, don't let... Chad, is there a Malorn out that wins here? I don't think there is, but... I'm not sure. How did I get Sleep Under the Stars? Is it Tortolan here, or is it Cenarius? I think it's Tortolan. Not very good though. Change decks no more? Yeah. What if deck gorilla is actually the secret to climbing? I mean, it's not. But, I mean, it's like saying, what if actually putting a fork in your leg every day morning is the secret to success? Like, we could say those kind of statements. Somebody's probably tested it, alright? Like, yeah. So, so in general, when you're playing, you're going to want to try and figure out, like, so if you're playing a game and you feel overwhelmed and there's all these things you don't expect and you're like, oh, I could have done this, you're probably getting better. If you just play cards every turn and then all of a sudden your opponent kills you, you blame RNG and you say this game is bullshit, you're probably not getting better. All right, that's the harsh truth. Getting better means thinking about your place, okay?
Welcome to the crew.
Jericho, I think it was 17 months. Son of a... Blee, blee, blee.
Lift the veil.
Would I rather kill this? I don't know, maybe. Or I could kill this. Ugh, bad situation. I'm kind of cooked here. How dare they, Jericho? Yeah. How grindy it is? You think that. If you've ever watched, so I played on the Asia server one time, all right, and I had tanked my rank, okay? I had tanked my rank, I had finished like rank 3000 legend. I get to Diamond 5, I proceed to go 22-1 to legend. Like, I lost one game, we almost made it 24-0, we got to the final thing. So the reality is, it actually is easier at Diamond 1 because your opponents are worse. But if you, I mean, it's kind of like if you have if you have a job that makes more money, that's nice, right? But if it's harder, then that's not so nice. That's the issue. Am I cooked here? Go.
I
still 23 games, sir. If you're not willing to play 23 games, just expect you're not going to get the legend. All right. It's kind of like when chat comes to be like, Mr. Streamer, I want to get a girlfriend, but I hate talking to women. I hate leaving my house. I hate being like vulnerable in any way. What should I do? Like, honestly, that's probably the play. Break play. Yeah, I agree. That's me. I want a woman, but I don't want to go out. Yeah. Lone Wolf Club. Thank you for
Welcome to the crew.
my state issue. It's easy. So, but
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
welcome to the blah blah blah. Yeah, see, I did. After to play, they get extra pack of them. Okay, I'm gonna let you on a secret, Royce. This is a video game. You don't have to play it. The rewards are pretty much all imaginary, aka like they're in your head. They don't actually matter, right? So you could just not play the game, and then you wouldn't have these problems. I just want you to know that, alright? Awesome, Lone Wolf.
By petal and sword. By petal and sword.
I'm chasing the dragon. Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, so I used to enjoy cooking decks. I cook decks for the rewards. Here's what I don't like. If I make a great deck, if I invest the amount of time and suffering, Blizzard will just nerf it. They've done it so many times. So emotionally, I'm just like, why would I make a new deck when I could just take somebody else's deck, change one card, and then pretend that it's mine? All right.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Yeah. Dude, I do find it weird when people could like come into like the stream and they're basically like, how do I motivate myself to play this game? Like, the reason why I play video games, not anymore, but historically, is because I didn't have to motivate myself. Like, it's an addiction, all right? It's like, oh, how do I motivate myself to take my daily heroin? All right. You know, I just don't understand how people do it. It's bad.
Make your choice.
I don't know what to do here.
Good hit. My turn.
I cooked shit. I'm just legit cooked. Well, lethal. Son of a, they didn't do anything, and then I'm dead. It's rough. So. Yeah. Like, Chad, historically, my problem when I wasn't playing video games professionally was more like, how do I stop myself from playing this game? You know, like, I always think, like, imagine if I was reading. I shaved yesterday, actually. I was like, imagine if I was, like, reading books this whole time. I could be so wise and knowledgeable. Don't want to spend money on the cards, yeah. I mean, then you could just, like, here's my opinion. If you hate this game, all right, you go, you get your weeklies done, all right? You maybe do this. That would take, like, getting your weeklies done with a hyper efficient deck will take you about an hour. You play this game an hour a week, and that's probably enough. You can get the Diamond 5 with that. Don't get Legend, and then do that while you wait to get the big money, all right? Mine was how do I wait, what? What are we talking about? Dude, sometimes I'm reading chat's comments and I don't know what they're saying. Like, I'm jumping in the middle of a conversation. Yeah, just play it a week. Like, this is supposed to be fun, all right? It's a video game. This is your work. For most people, if you don't enjoy games, guess what? You don't play it. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing also. Chat, I imagine, like, basically being a streamer is what I imagine it's like being a porn star. Like, people want to have sex all the time until it's their job. And then they're probably like, going through the motions, you know? And you got the stress of the lights on you, you know? You got to make all these noises, these blah blah blahs, even though you normally, you know, it's a lot, all right? You know? What if you're like you're a porn star and you come home to your spouse, and then your spouse is like wants to have sex with you, and you're like, I've been having sex all day. Can't we just watch a movie? You know? Burnt out on. Here's why I think, Grog. Here's the reality. Imagine if you didn't get burnt out on it. what would you do? You would just play video games until you died. Basically, you'd be like Osmogold, right? The fact that you get burnt out on video games is your brain saying this is no longer valuable, right? Your brain is trying to communicate, I got what I needed out of this. Let's go do something else. Like, I think a lot of people, like, the reality is your brain and your body want multiple things. You can't, like, can I tell you how, like, when I was young, my dream was just to eat fruit roll-ups all the time? Like, that's what I wanted out of life, right? I was like, if I could just always be eating fruit roll-ups, that would be great. So, that's just the reality. And your brain has to see, okay, I've already played this game 20 hours this week. I would like to do something else. Maybe go to the gym, maybe like find companionship of some kind. That's what I've realized. So it's actually a good thing. Your brain is trying to say, like, it's telling me go do something else and don't just play video games all the time. But, I think he's even tired of games, so yeah, so I mean, I think it's just natural and like normal. It's not a big deal to get like yeah, just to get tired of things. Doesn't, like, it's not some like failure, like I don't true gamers want to just play video games all the time until they die. Big. That's annoying. What's an insane concept? Dude, I couldn't do that. Like, I get anxiety over having like me saying that I don't know. Like when I say OTK decks suck, and then all the pros are like, no hands doesn't get it, you know? Or I say it's like okay for Blizzard to charge money for cosmetics. And everybody's like, wow. I thought you were one of the good ones, though, Hands, but turns out you're just another one of the bourgeois. Right?
Keep on panning! How enigmatic. Time waits for no one.
No innervate, please. Actually, it's fine. I have an answer. Wait, I should have done it on the lifesteal minion there. That was a mistake.
Witness true arcane magic. How enigmatic.
Only career video game people I know that are healthy. I think I'm healthy these days, Grog. Like, if you want to see me unhealthy, look me during COVID. And the anxiety of all that stuff and like tournaments. Like, I'm very clearly not healthy. I did watch Master. I watched most of the finals. Or most of the... Oh, that's very good. Okay, we're in a great spot here, actually.
Must have slept in.
Oh, that's nice. Free dragon. Dude, don't hit my face. Hit this minion. Yeah, nice. Still probably cooked here. Are you going to play in any upcoming Hearthstone tournaments? I will probably be playing in all the playoffs, and if I do well, I make a Masters tour, right? So I didn't make them. I did not do well, so I didn't make it. Unlucky. So yeah, I'm not really prioritizing competitive success. It's too much stress. Not what I want. I'm working on other things. But if it comes to me through RNG, I'll take it, right? And I take my tournament days very seriously. I put a lot of focus and energy into those, so. I wonder if there's a Malorn out in me the game here. Thank you. I hope so too.
Time waits for no one.
Compared to ladder players, one, they're more familiar in unusual situations. You're playing in a lot of different decks that you haven't practiced. So ladder, you can get really, really precise. So someone like Norwis is very good at playing the same deck over and over again and playing the same matchups over and over again. But he's not necessarily the top player to play in very novel situations.
Connect to those unseen.
Another thing is just mental toughness. This is very common when you see younger players. Younger players will often crack under the pressure in their first tournament, but if they work on it, they get better at it. So they might be like a better player than the old gun like me, but I might be less likely to crack and lose with my cool because I've been in more situations handling high pressure, and I know how to engage my brain in a way that's more likely to lead to success. All right, I've been working on my book. Yeah, well, Maxi's gone into Worlds before. Maxi's got a year of high competitive experience, so he's for sure that'll get you tougher than your first season, right? So, and Maxi's like top of the actual game right now of like actual skill, so liking the early stream? Yeah, so I'm more like, I don't like, I might do a few of these like before, because I don't like taking the full day off. And if I start at 2 and go to 5, that seems kind of sucky. So, I mean, right now it's off season. Bunch of expansion announcements are happening, right? So pretty soon things will be busy with new expansion stuff, right? So I'm kind of, this is just me play around too much. Yeah, it's Big Kalos, you have to look, the deep theory is very hard. So most times people just say play around. So what that means is, okay, you have a range of plays and you think about a range of responses your opponent can have. And you put an expected value on each one of those, which is too complex to do, but that's the theory. So let's say a real simple one. Let's see the simple one of my opponent has Brawl versus my opponent doesn't have Brawl, or Corpse Explosion. If I play around Corpse Explosion, I do a worse play than if they have it. But if I don't have it, and you would look at like the EV versus not EV of that, right? And you might think like, okay, so a situation you might not want to play around is one, there's a reasonable chance they don't have it, and two, you don't lose that much by playing into it, right? It's literally poker theory to apply trade cards. Yeah, you know, I'm just explaining it, right? That's where I learned it, but I learned those concepts. So you think about the range, and like I said, in poker, they can literally calculate it and get out the paper and pen. Hearthstone's too complicated, so you have to use your emotions and kind of just feel it out. But thinking about the concept, you know, we don't have you know, EV simulators, so that's the general concept. You think about what's the range of things that they can kind of do, and what's my play going to do in certain situations. So a lot of times you play around things when, okay, the only way I can, like a real common time you really play around things hard is when I'm really ahead. The only way I likely lose is if they have the exact right out. So I'm going to assume they have the exact right outs and play the best play into that. The other situation is you're really behind and it's like, I'm probably losing no matter what. So I'm going to do a play that I assume they just have the most terrible hand ever. Right? Those are very common, I mean, not that common, but like relatively common situations where you either play around or don't play around stuff. The EV is expected value.
Your nightmare begins.
Hand's insane. Yeah, so Sam, I am a very good control player. Here's what's hard I've noticed in tournaments. The problem with bringing in control is lineups is often players don't bring enough aggro because they all think they're too freaking good at the game. So usually control lineups aren't actually good. Like maybe bring a high tier, but like bringing a bunch of control decks means bringing some control decks that aren't good. And usually control is not as good like the top tier deck. Usually might there be like some like low tier 2 and tier 3 decks. So if you brought the control lineup, you either bring mage. That's a tier 4 deck. Stuff like that, so. Blah, blah, blah. And this hand blows, chat. Do I tempo Guff Rune Totem next turn? It might be the right play. That's a great top deck. Oh, that's very good.
Witness true arcane magic.
All right, the real question is, do I go for Malorn, Frack? What is the out? I don't know. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Maybe I wait a turn. The problem is like this is so awkward because like getting 2/3/3s isn't even particularly good. Rather get a 4/4 and set up for next turn.
For a mere
Does this deck have too much top end? If I thought it did, I would take the top end out. I'm not sure. Like, every time someone says like, does this deck have, isn't this deck bad or something? It's kind of like saying to someone, be like, isn't your spouse kind of unattractive? Like, I wouldn't be with this deck if I didn't find my spouse attractive, all right? Okay? All right, sorry. Some people like a lot of top end, okay? Ooh, I could go for Ursul here. Ursul, Saladrasil, but it's not corrupted. Alright, but you can go Frack. Son of a immediate terrible card. Oh my god, chat. Dude, really? Really? Dude, oh my god, dude! I lost, chat. This is some bullshit. Holy crap, it's over. Sucks. Alright. Maybe appropriate a lot longer question. It's more like I don't like. So chat will nitpick little details on minor marginal adjustments. VS, I'm trusting one. I've seen the stats on HS replay. VS in the recent report said you want to have both. I don't really know, right? So it's a situation of having a lot of greed in non-greedy spots will be bad, right? Like makes sense. So
Druids of Azeroth, gods of the wild, the dream beckons.
hoping to hit Ursul there, but
Thorn in your side.
I don't know. I saw, yeah. I just won. I've heard of her, but I've never watched her stream. But yeah, I probably should stop playing this deck. But I actually do enjoy this deck, but I'm kind of getting crushed, so it feels bad. So you guys are looking for emotional answers. You're like, is it feel too much? The reality is, I don't like emotional answers on these ambiguous situations because I'm saying stats. So we could play Starship Death Knight. We ever switch to Starship? I'm kind of losing a lot. I kind of want to switch. I thought it might be decent still, but it does not feel decent. So, So I might just play some Starship Death Knight. Because I kind of want to keep playing at the high ranks. So looks like people are running rats again. Do we play the BBU or the I kind of like the BBU better, but we could play the classic Kill Jaden builds.
Welcome to the crew.
So like Tom Craven there for 3 months. So maybe we switch. What's your book about? How to get good at shit. Alright, that's not the title. I told the title yesterday. We just play this? I think I might just do this. Because I'm losing too much. And then I don't have to answer. Why don't we run Kill Jaden? Wait, I think we want Bob actually. Let's do this build instead.